Hello, welcome back to my short training videos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make insightful charts that will wow your audience for your presentations, for your reports, or also you can have you can decide to put it on any dashboard you are making. So I call it Radial charts. So how do I make a Radial chart? I have already put down here some steps you are going to follow to making these radial charts. So now on the data we're going to be using, just a few set of figures. Here you can see I have a table here, 3 column table that shows 5 states. That is Lagos, Anambra, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Kano. And then percentage to plan, and then percentage left. And this percentage to plan, I'm going to be conducting a function to calculate how many percentage that is left. So we're expected to have 100%. So from the percentage to plan, let's get percentage that is left. So I'm going to put down equal to, I'm going to subtract these from this 100%. So I'll start with this 100 minus this. I press enter. Mind you, I'm going to lock this cell. There's something we call absolute and absolute referencing. So I'm going to lock this cell, absolute and relative reference. I'm going to lock this cell. So to do that, I'm going to press F4 for F20. That's this 100% here. In my formula bar, I'll click inside and I'll press what? F4. Some of you need to press function F4. That's FN F4 on your keyboard. So to do that, I've locked this cell so that when I'm going to do autofill or yes, autofill drive down or auto drill down, it will not be moving. I'm going to lock this cell. With this cell locked, I press enter. So percentage to plan is 30%, percentage left is 70%. I'm now going to double click down to have what is left. So now that I have my table complete, next thing I'm going to do is to insert a data set. Sorry, insert a chart. And that chart is the chart. Remember, the chart we're trying to make is radial chart. But what I'm going to insert is a donut chart. So selecting this table, I'll click on insert on my ribbon, insert tab, and then I go to pie chart here, click down, and then click more charts. Remember to click more pie charts. Having this opened, I click here and I select this here. Select this one that has this, okay? And I click OK. So as I've done this, the next step what I'm going to do next is to start formatting my chart. Okay. So I don't need my chart title. I'm going to click and remove it, or clicking on it, I can press delete from my keyboard. I don't need my chart legends. These are legends. I'll select it and click delete on my keyboard. So the next thing I'm going to do is to increase my donut hole size. To do that, I will have to click on one of these. Once I click on it, right click on it and do what? Format data series. When I click the format data series, watch what happens. I'm going to be having this dialog come out, this dialog box. So please, let's reduce it to what? 25%. 5%, and that is fine. So I'm having this as 25% now. The next thing I'm going to do is watch what is happening. I have two colors. This color is showing you what is left, whereas this is the one you have done. So I'm going to be clicking on each of these now, the orange part of my chart, that is the one that I've already done, that's to plan. And when I do that, I'll click on no fill. Do that for of these. Click on it, no fill. Select this. Make sure you are selecting this, no fill. Click on this, no fill. Click on this, and then what? No fill. Exactly. So the next step I'm going to do is, I want to be able to differentiate from Lagos State, Anambra, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Kano. So what I'm going to do is on each of these now, I'll select different colors for them. Starting with this. Yes. Followed by this. Use the same color, but I'm going to use blue for all, but a different color theme. No, same color theme, but different color code, like different lighter mode. Yes, different lighter mode. So that's, I'm going to select this, and I'll go for the third one. This. Okay. Select the next one. I'll go for the fourth one. I'm using blue. Right? Yes. And then the last one. Yes. I'm going to go for the darkest mode, which is this. Now, I see that I'm having to differentiate them. So the next thing I'm going to do is to insert a text box that will create my data labels for these states. That's my next step. I'll click on insert, illustrations, shapes, and text box. So when I click on my text box, now I'm going to pick the labels I have here. I'm going to pick the labels I have here. But before I do that, sorry, I want to be able to make sure that when I select this first one, I will know which state it belongs to. So selecting this first one, you are seeing that it belongs to what? Kano is highlighted. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me insert my labels again, my text box again for my labels. So this text box was going to be for Kano. Okay. Having this selected, make sure that the cursor is not in. Like if you have this cursor, sorry, let me do that again. Insert shape text box. If you have this cursor inside, you cannot be able to select Kano. So make sure you click on this. You hover around till you see asterisk, click on it, and then you come down to your formula bar, press equals to sign, and then select Kano. When you do that, press OK or enter. So when you see that Kano is selected, Kano is selected. Control B to bold. I'm going to click and bold it, and then Control D. Control D, that's D for dog, to duplicate. Duplicating this value, I'm going to do that for, as I've duplicated this value, I'm with you. I'm going to take this for the next one. Okay. Control D again, duplicate, hover around, I'm with you, hover around for the next one. Control D, duplicate for the next one. Now that I have all of them duplicated, I'm going to be selecting the next one. Since I know that this first one is Kano, the next one following it should be Akwa Ibom. So it's selected. I'll clear in my formula bar. I'll clear this, and then come and select Akwa Ibom. I press enter. Akwa Ibom is going to be selected. Akwa Ibom is going to be selected. See Akwa Ibom selected. So do this for the remaining. Select the remaining. Select the remaining and bold. And then the last one, which is Lagos. The last one, which is what? Lagos. Okay, I think yes, that is it for Lagos. I'll bold it and watch what happens. The next I'm going to do is to chart design this or format this and then say no fill. Sorry, not no. Okay, I can say not no fill and no outline. Okay, so watch what happens. I have my radial chart ready to be copied and pasted in my report. Watch what happens if I increase this to 50. Everything changes. Same thing, I can just play around 77 and have it done as 45. Everything is what's changing as I'm changing the numbers. I can put 12 here, see what is happening. That is what is happening. I can decide to put 11. See, it becomes interactive. Thank you for staying tuned, and that is how to create your radial chart. Stay tuned for the next videos.